up from a dream without a sun. The world was upside down and you were gone. I couldn't see, it's all in me. Still falling in a dream down in me. Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting up in my lonely bed, wondering what I just said to you. I'm holding back the tide of waterfall. A single drip could make it all come down. I'm reaching up for you, higher and higher, higher and higher. Standing by the edge of night and day, don't know where I've been.
Alright. Trying to figure out this live stream.
Woke up from a dream without a sun. The world was upside down and you were gone. I couldn't see, it's all in me.
Okay, what should we
Falling in
do?
a dream down in me. Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting up in my lonely bed, wondering what I just said to you. I'm holding back the tide of waterfall. A single drip could make it all come down. I'm reaching up for you, higher and higher, higher and higher. Standing by the edge of night and day, don't know where I've been or where I'll stay. Please say you'll be here with me. Still walking in a dream down in me. Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting up in my lonely bed, wondering what I just said to you. I'm holding back the tide of waterfall. A single drip could make it all come down. I'm reaching up for you, higher and higher, higher and higher.
we good to go?
Yes, we should be.
Are we good to go?
Yes. Yes, we should be.
Are we good to go?
Yes. Yes, we should
There's an audio lag.
There's an echo here.
Audio lag.
All right.
There's
So
an echo here.
all right. So this is our first live stream. So please bear with us while we figure some of these details out. We are so excited to be here. It looks like we are the only people here, but that's okay.
Just us?
Well, it says
Oh, it says 0. It just said 11.
we're just gonna have to go with the flow.
Okay.
Let's just. I
Okay.
think we're just gonna have to go with the flow.
Okay.
And
So
we-
Amazon says 15. So maybe people are watching. I'm not sure.
All right. Well, let's just give it a go, and we are so excited to be here. My name is Marissa. I'm the CEO and founder of Savvy and Sorted, and
I'm Carla. I am the product and marketing director for Savvy and Sorted.
And this is our first Amazon Live. What better day to go live on Amazon than Prime Day? It's a huge shopping day. We have some amazing deals that we want to share with all of you. And since it's our first time, we're going to have to figure out some of these details. Oh, Keisha Cassis is watching. I see a comment there. Yeah, we're just going to have to figure some of these things out.
Well, thank you for joining us, Keisha.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. Is there anyone else? Give us a post if you're watching. Give us a comment. There's 16 people. Teresa just started following. Thank you. Woo.
Awesome. I'm glad people are tuning in.
All right, should we talk a little bit about Savvy and Sorted? And what
Go ahead, and you want to give the rundown of how it all started?
Yes. So again, I'm Marissa. I started Savvy and Sorted in 2018. I had a 2.5-year-old and a 4-month-old baby, and my life just felt entirely chaotic and overwhelming. And I needed a sense of organization to create, just a little bit of calmness in my life. And that is where this brand started. I really wanted to help other people out there create organized spaces in their home where everything could be put away and tidy, where you could open your cabinets and feel like a sense of relief because you could see what was in there, whether it was your spice cabinet, your pantry, or even, the toys in the kids' playroom. I wanted to, create really cute and beautiful solutions that helped people keep their home organized. And it has just absolutely grown. The team has grown, the product range has grown, and it's all been based on the incredible feedback that we get from our customers on social media, through our reviews, and through our incredible emails that we receive from all of you. We are so grateful to connect with you, and we're excited to be here today for you to meet us and for us to meet you. Oh, there's more people here. Hello. So excited.
Yeah, we have more people joining us. And can you guys hear us okay? I hope so. Okay, I just had somebody say they can't hear us very well. Okay, yes. All right. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. We have some products here that we want to show you, and kind of the staples of kitchen organization. And like Marissa said, spices are one of our biggest sellers. And we have our first product, if you want to start going over them. This is the white minimalist spice jar labels. And it comes in a really nice packaging. And if you look below, you can see all of the products listed down there. And there's some awesome Prime deals going on right now. And Marissa, we have some giveaways, right?
We do. Yes. I think before we even do some of our unboxing, we should have a quick chat about our giveaways.
Yes.
Because it's Prime Day and we want everyone to get a little bit of joy, extra joy on Prime Day. First of all, we have loads of discounts on all of our products, and we will go through those throughout our live stream. So definitely stay for this entire session. But also we're going to do some giveaways, and I think we'll keep adding giveaways throughout the live stream if we have people that are excited to be here and excited about organizing and excited about Savvy and Sorted. So some of the giveaways that we're going to do some product giveaways. We're going to give away some of our spice labels. You get your choice on the color. We're going to give away some of our pantry labels, and we'll probably just keep adding things. If we're showing them to you and you love them, then we're going to start adding them to our giveaway list. And at the end of our live stream, we're going to do a major giveaway. We're going to do a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. And if we have a lot of engagement, we'll probably do more than one. We need to see where this goes. We need to see how excited people are. We have some really excited people here. I see, making comments. Keep leaving comments with us. Let us know you're here. Let us know what you think, what you want to see, what you love about storage and organization. Stay engaged. Keep us excited, because then we're going to keep giving things away. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, definitely send through your questions. If you have any organization questions or tips and tricks that you've heard and you want to share with us, please let us know.
And just to give a quick, just a moment to chat about the giveaway rules, so you know exactly how to enter. I'll just pop up this slide so that you can have a quick look at our giveaway rules. How do we do this? Figuring this stuff. Sorry.
You were muted. Okay.
Oh, I was muted. Oh, all this stuff here. How do we get that screen up where you can just see that?
I don't think we can without our audio goes away.
Oh, our audio goes away. All right. Anyway, let's just talk about it. We don't need to pull up that slide. There we go. All right. So for our giveaway rules, first of all, participants must reside in the US. You must be at least 18 years or older, or have written authorization from a parent to participate. And to enter, you have to follow the Savvy and Sorted channel. So there should be a little follow button that you can see on the Amazon Live page. And yes, we want you to follow us. We want you to, stay engaged with us, so you know when we are going live on Amazon Live. We're planning on doing this frequently. We want to give stuff away, and we want to make you happy, and we want to stay engaged with you. So please follow us. And to enter, you have to follow us. And also, you need to send a screenshot of your follow to that email address. It's info@savvyandsorted.com. So to enter this, you got to follow Savvy and Sorted on Amazon, and then take a screenshot of that and send it to info@savvyandsorted.com. So yes, let's get started. We can just... Let's start showing off the products. That's what.
All right. So this is our first one that I was just talking about, the white minimalist spice jar labels. And on the back is definitely something you want to keep. It is our spice checklist, and we break it down in alphabetical order and by page. So this is a nice reference. When you are organizing everything, you can check off what you do have, what you don't have. And also on the back, there's a warranty registration. So if there's any damage or you're having issues with anything, just, reach out to us and we will get it fixed. So you open this up and let's see.
Can I just say one other thing?
Yes.
When you scan this QR warranty, there's actually a blog post that we have that gives you the top 10 tips for organizing your pantry and your home, because it's a pretty big project. If you haven't got started on that already, actually you can access that blog on our website, but have a look through that because it gives you some really handy tips to get started. The size jars that you need, different things to have you prepared for your full organizing project.
Yeah, definitely. So there are 8 pages of these spice labels. And like I said, everything is in alphabetical order. And I'll bring it up close so you can see them. And there are all different kinds of spices. We try to, get a good range that would fit everybody's kitchen. So we have spices, herbs, blends, sweets, baking, and then we have a couple DIY labels on there for you to write your own blends or any that we might have missed. And I have a couple samples up here that we can look at. So this is what it looks like.
That minimalist look.
Yeah, this is one of our favorites. We love the simplicity. When they're all together, they look so nice. And Marissa had mentioned having some variations of these spice labels. So we have the same in black.
Which ones do you like better? Can you share a comment with us and let us know which ones you like better?
So we have black, we have white, and then we also have, to match the white, little circle round labels up here that you can put on the tops, or you can even put them on the front.
Angelica likes the black.
Oh, yes. The black one's my favorite. And you can also see the black on these spice jars that we also have. They have the black lid. I think the black lid and the black labels might be my favorite.
So, is that your favorite?
I think so.
Have you thought of doing gold or rose gold?
Ooh.
You know what? We have, and they're in production, and we cannot wait to show you them. And that's another reason to follow us, because when we launch new products, we are planning on doing major giveaways. And we do giveaways for a number of reasons. We want your feedback, and we want to know how you're using them in your home. We want you to share your photos and your videos with us so that we can just share them out to the community and really inspire our audience on how to get organized. And there's no better way than doing that with our real customers in an authentic, genuine way. Yeah, we're glad that makes you happy. Which one would you prefer first? Gold or rose gold? These are going to be metallic labels. I'm excited that you're excited about them.
Yeah, and we really do listen to our customers. We love to hear what people want. And we've gotten some awesome requests and some great ideas, and it's fun. It's fun to see them all come to life. And rose gold, I'm really looking forward to that one.
That's so good.
Yeah, so
white. That was our original one. That is our most popular one. Oh yeah, we'll dominate the market. Woo!
That's what we want.
That is exactly what we want. Wonderful. So, love this feedback.
Do you want to go over a little bit of all the products, and then we can do a little demo of how we put them on, or how do you want to go about it?
Why don't we stick with spice, like the spice theme, and why don't we show off some of our bamboo jars, and then we can do a demo with that, and if that's making people happy, we will then move on to other products later.
Awesome. All right. Well, we have 2 options here, and I'm going to tilt this down a little bit so you can see it. We have the natural bamboo spice jars and black lid spice jars. So I'm going to open it up.
Do you have the natural with you? Because I can hold up the black with me.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I love our packaging. Isn't it so beautiful?
Yeah,
really
and they are packaged really well, so they don't break in there, and they are really secure and snug. So it does keep it nice and secure. But so each pack comes with these spice labels, 12 of them, and we always recommend, wash them before you use them. We let you dry the lids, just air dry them, put them on a towel. Oh, awesome. Pink salt.
That's really important with bamboo. All bamboo products, you have to let it dry completely anytime it gets wet, because bamboo can go moldy very quickly. This is all bamboo. So yeah. And with our black ones, you definitely just want to wipe it with a damp towel. The glass jars, you can throw them in the dishwasher. You can hand wash them any way you want to do the glass jars, but the lids, you just want to gently wipe them down and you want to let them air dry completely.
And they are airtight. So you can see that you have to pull pretty hard, which is good because you don't want them to spill out.
Right.
So you can see the silicone ring. And they're what's the size of these? The ounce?
It is 8.5 ounce. So these are larger spice jars. These are for people that, really enjoy cooking with vibrant spices. And they look really beautiful on a spice rack, on display. We think put those spices on display, like a spice museum.
Mm-hmm. And we have, I'm going to try to, I have some spices here that we can put in here, and I can show you how to put labels on, because we do have some tricks on how to get those labels on straight so that they're not crooked, because I know that's always really hard to do.
Frequently asked question.
What was that?
It's a frequently asked question, how to get the labels on straight.
Yeah.
And if you follow us on TikTok or any of the reels that we post regularly, if we have a label that is like even slightly crooked, it throws people off majorly. We almost do it intentionally just to make people follow us in the comment.
All right. So we have, I'm going to start with, we'll do a staple in our house is red pepper flakes. We use them all the time and everything. So what's nice about these jars is you usually don't need the these little silicone funnel things. And usually what I like to do is whatever I don't use, I have a large bin in my pantry where I just put all of these in there, and just whenever these start running low, I just refill them. So then we're going to go to our spices, alphabetical order, which makes it nice. Crushed red pepper. Here we go. We have crushed red pepper.
Beautiful.
There we go. All right, so here is one of my tricks. I use a hair tie. You can use a rubber band, or you can use also washi tape. And we've seen washi tape that has grid printed on there. So you can really measure it out and get it exact. But what I like to do is kind of eyeball it first. And then I do a secondary, just measure it to make sure it's even.
So precise.
I know. It's okay. So then when I have it set like this, I just line up the top. And I didn't stick that on all the way, but I already know that that's going to be a little too high. And what's great about these labels is that they are forgiving. You just have to be super gentle, but you can take them off and reapply. So I'm going to move this rubber band down. And this is where the OCD kicks in. And it can take a long time, but you know what? In the end, it's worth it to have that perfect look. There we go. So here it is. Trying to figure out the lighting. So once I have it like that, then I know it's straight, and I will push it down. Take this off.
So gorgeous.
Now the sun is like right there. There we go.
We are live streaming to you from around the world. So Carla is based in Florida, and I'm from Florida, but I am live streaming from Australia because I live in Sydney. Nothing wrong with a little OCD, Teresa says. Yes. And it's just a part of it. If you're into organization, you probably have a tendency for that.
Yes, that's probably true.
How do you guys feel about having a blank DIY label in your set? Are you happy with writing your own label on that last one, or do you like the complete set and custom labels to finish off your set for labels that aren't included in your pack? Can you let us know? Would you be happy to write on the blank DIY label? Complete set. Yeah. Yes. And that is why we started offering custom labels to our customers, because while this is a comprehensive and complete set, you know, there's always a specific blend or unique spice label that someone requires that is not included. And that is where the custom labels come in.
We have some bay leaves. Back to page.
Who's the cook in your home, Carla? You or your husband?
My husband, for sure. And this is kind of, it's funny that I'm doing this because I am the messiest person alive. And the artist in me likes things, and I have things everywhere. And I really love the idea of being organized. And what I've realized is that organization means something different to everybody. So it doesn't have to be that, perfect Pinterest worthy photo where everything is perfectly clean and picked up and in its place. You just have to have those little wins, a simple little things that just make you happy when you see them. And that's one thing. I don't really like to cook, but when I see the spice jars over there, I love it. I love seeing that.
You touched on a really good point. Like, being organized means something different to everyone. And it's about making it work for you in your home with your family, the way you live your life. And that's what we're here to support, because everyone lives differently. And we want to support you in your home, to live your best life and help you keep things tidy in the way that, the way that works for you.
Who's the cook in your family?
We are both the cooks, but it's more like who's the better cook, and that is me, definitely.
Oh.
But I'm also the cleaner cook. So cooking is like a form of meditation for me. I don't mind spending hours in the kitchen and making things from scratch. And so I love having all of my spices out on display, all my pantry items. I like lay them all out when I'm getting ready. I do the mise en place where I get everything chopped up, and I'll spend hours preparing meals. And because I also run a business and have two children, I don't always get the time for that. So being organized in my life is really important. And yeah, that's me. How about you guys? Tell me, who likes to cook out there? Teresa, do you like to cook? Angelica? Barra's started following us. Keisha's following us. Let us know. We want to hear from you. I wonder if there's a lag on this. We'll have to see in the playback how all this works. Angelica, she loves to cook, and so does her husband. What's your favorite meal? What do you love to cook? What's your favorite meal? So while we're waiting to hear back from Angelica on her favorite meal, I want to make another note there with you, Carla, because when you decant your spices and you have them in your beautiful spice jars, you no longer have them in their packs with the expiration dates. And this is a really important thing to consider when you are reorganizing your kitchen, to look at expiration labels. And so those expiration labels are in our product carousel. And I'm not exactly sure how we maybe feature them. Maybe from the platform that we're using, we don't have the same access to those things, but you can find our expiration labels. They come in both clear or white. These are our white minimalist expiration labels. And they are perfect for your spice jars. They are perfect for your pantry items, because food freshness is important. You want to keep those spices fresh, and hopefully you're cooking with them so frequently that they never pass those expiration dates and you're always refilling them. But we have a solution for you to keep track of that.
And it is really nice to have them. They're so little and so easy. You can use just a regular Sharpie or a marker pen. And I like to stick them on the back bottom. I know a lot of people like to do different things, but that's my go-to place. And it is nice, especially for those spices that you don't use often.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
If that's
ones that come around for like Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, the ones for the turkey, and like, I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
I know. Oh, look at that. Husband likes to follow recipes. That's usually me. That's the only way I can cook.
What did you say?
Angelica, she said, my husband likes to follow recipes.
Yeah. In theory, I like to follow recipes, but I'm so bad at it. I end up just looking at the recipe to get a feel for what ingredients are required. And then I look at another recipe and I'm like, oh, but this one includes this recipe. And I just combine a few different ingredients. And then sometimes it really pays off. And, you know, whatever concoction I've made has come to life and it's really good. And then sometimes I'm like, why didn't I just look at that? You know, with baking, you really need to know. Like,
oh yeah, that baking is a whole nother thing.
So Angelica's asking if we have any jars for sprinkling like popcorn seasoning and sprinkles or desserts. So are you asking for ones that actually have like that insert so it can kind of just sprinkle out? We don't have them available now, but we have a new range of spice jars in development. And we're really excited because one of the things that we aim to do is we're here to up-level storage aesthetics. So right now, there's a lot of storage solutions out there. And yes, they're pretty generic. They kind of can go with all different homes. But what with the bamboo lids, That's actually, I've not seen the inserts for bamboo lids, but that's something that I'm going to see if we can make. Yeah, that's actually a really great idea.
It is a great point because even with these, I don't like putting my fingers in to sprinkle that way.
Yes.
So what I use is usually 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Yes.
That's kind of, I scoop it and then.
Yes.
It's like.
So I imagine myself to be like an incredible like Indian cooking like cooker. This is someone who's like not a chef. This is how we speak. But I actually get a dish and I pre-scoop out all of my spices and I have them like in a beautiful like spice piles, and then I like dump them in and I toast them off, and that's how I do my cooking. But a sprinkling, yeah, that's a really great idea. But we are coming up, we will be releasing our new spice jars hopefully by Q4, just in time for all of the Christmas and Thanksgiving festivities. And these spice jars are going to have different color lids that you can choose from to go with the different style labels that we will be offering. So right now we have our white minimalist, our black minimalist. We also have our white sunshine spice labels, which we'll show you some samples of all of them. But we are launching the rose gold and the gold labels, and these will go beautifully with gold lids, or if you have silver lids or black lids or white lids, you can really match the style to the interior design style of your home and your kitchen. And that's something that we want to do. We want, if you have a Hampton style home, or if you have a Scandi or modern or minimalist, we want to have a storage and organization solution that matches the style of your home. The jars hold 8.5 ounces. Yeah, so Teresa's asking, so they're larger jars, 8.5 ounces.
And you can compare it if this is a standard spice jar. If I put it next to it.
Yes. See, I find the standard spice jars are good, and if it really depends. These are the questions you need to ask yourself. How many spices do you have? How many jars do you need? And where are you going to be placing those jars? Are they going to be on a 3-tier jar rack like what Carla has right there? Or are they going to be horizontally, like laid flat in a spice drawer? And how many do you need to fit in there? And that kind of dictates the size of spice label. But the spice jar. But our spice labels are designed to fit all jars. So as you can see there with Carla, they fit that larger 8.5 bamboo jar, and they also fit the rectangle, the standard rectangle jar as well. You're so good at that.
As you're saying that, I'm looking at this parsley and it's a little higher. So redo that one. What's great about these labels, they are waterproof. So you can wash the jars and the ink won't rub off. And that's something that we've seen. Some labels don't last very long. These do. Yeah. And I'll fix that parsley before we end.
I would just put it on the back row. I'd be like, that's fine.
I'm gonna do that now. Let's see. There we go. What are the top 3 spices that you use?
Okay. So is this outside of like salt and pepper? Because that's just standard. So my top 3 spices would definitely be garlic powder, onion powder, and cumin.
I would say garlic powder is definitely mine. Mine's garlic powder. We use a lot of onion powder, and crushed red pepper. I like that. I like a little bit of spice.
Yeah. Yeah. My husband wants everything so spicy that you can't taste the food anymore. That's like,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
yeah.
That's my husband too. That I cannot handle. I want to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy the food. So Bars has just asked what the dimensions of the jars are. So they are 4.33 inches high and 2.56 inches wide, and they are 8.5 ounces. 12 jars come in each set. And yeah, so they're made of high borosilicate glass. If you've just joined us recently, there's a silicone ring that's attached to the bamboo lids on all of our jars to create that airtight seal, which is really important for maximum freshness. Teresa's asking, when you do custom labels, do you choose the font? So we use our design. It's our exclusive Savvy and Sorted design. I know there are a lot of other options out there. You'll find a lot of knockoffs, but we have an exclusive font, an exclusive design, and the highest quality waterproof labels that you will find on the market. Custom labels, we can actually do labels and different fonts. We just ask you to send us an email with your details, and we can provide a quote for that. And we are launching new styles. I'm not going to speak too much about them right now because we're going to do a specific Amazon Live for those giveaways coming up. And Barra says, my OCD loves how specific your measurements are. Yeah, we've got you. We've got you.
Makes me feel great.
We speak the same love language. All the details. We're detail oriented. And in Australia, we'd say orientated people. Orientated.
You know, that's something else we're learning is, you know, different areas. We all use different spices, but it's really cool to see, especially with those custom labels that come in, those orders. It's really cool to see what regions use what. And it's really interesting, and you learn a lot.
Absolutely. That has been one of my favorite aspects of this business in the past nearly 5 years since we started doing custom labels. And we get these amazing customers reaching out to us with their spice list. And I'm salivating going through these spices. I'm just imagining, I couldn't even smell, the vibrancy that's going on in their kitchen. And it just makes me smile because I start to wonder who this person is, where they've come from, what their history and culture is that is alive in their food and the way they nourish their families. And I find that so special. We love connecting with our customers. We love hearing from you. If you have feedback, if you have requests for new products, please stay connected. And on top of that, if you love being organized, we love partnering and collaborating with brand ambassadors. And we want to stay connected with you. So please follow us. You can see all of our details there. Follow us on Amazon so you get notified when we'll be going live. Every time we go live, we are going to do major giveaways. And since this is our first one, we're kind of figuring it out. And so thank you for bearing with us as we figure out the details of going live. But it's just going to get bigger and more exciting. So I'm going to go back and have, for anyone that's joined us recently, we're doing our Prime Day giveaway. We are going to be giving away some Savvy and Sorted products. The first products that we're going to give away are one of our spice labels, and it will be your choice whether you get our white minimalist or black minimalist spice labels. So in order to join and enter this giveaway, you need to be following Savvy and Sorted on Amazon, and you need to email us a screenshot of your follow to info@savvyandsorted.com. And if you want to follow us on all those other channels, please do. We are always trying to inspire you with new organization ideas. And we partner and collaborate with so many people to do amazing giveaways on Amazon and off Amazon. So stay connected with us.
We have garlic powder.
Oh, there's my garlic powder.
Yep. I have a
That
fan.
really is the best hack for getting it on straight.
It honestly, it's the easiest. It's the quickest, and you can always go back and kind of fine tune them, but it seems to work out. And even with you can just use regular rubber bands for the large canisters or the containers.
Yeah.
Garlic powder. My office is going to smell like garlic powder.
Yeah. Thank you.
Garlic powder. I'll show it right there. Garlic powder. Nice. And you can't really see it with the light, but we have them categorized. So it says garlic powder, spice. And we have herbs, blends, sweets, a couple baking ones. Let's see.
This list has grown over time. It really has grown over time because of all the custom labels that we've received. And custom labels are more expensive. They require a lot more time, a lot more design time. The production is slightly different. So they are more expensive. And as we get more of those common spices and requests, we keep upgrading our packages and our spice lists in the comprehensive set to include all of the ones that you absolutely love. So that's another reason to stay connected with us and to stay organized. I'm going to pull up our checklist again. This checklist is so helpful. Can you see that, or is it backwards? Carla, is that
good? No, you're good.
So on our spice checklist, it's printed on the packaging. And this envelope is really good to keep because you can store all the spice labels that you haven't used. And we have this spice list, and it will tell you what page and in alphabetical order. And so one of the things that we've noticed that can be a little bit confusing, some people will say, for instance, ground mustard, and some people will say mustard powder. Now that's the same thing, and we do have a label for mustard powder. And I'm just trying to find it here because sometimes we'll get messages and people will say, oh, you don't have ground mustard, because they're looking in alphabetical order. They're looking for the G, but it would be under mustard powder. So as you can see right here, that's just one of the examples. I don't know if you can see if that's clear. Anyway, that's why it's a good idea to go through this checklist and read through all of the spices and just do a little check mark on the ones that you have used or that you're going to use. So you know exactly where they are. You've already done your grocery shopping and you've ordered the spices that you need from Amazon to complete your spice organization project. Here's another one. I have a question for you, Carla. Checklist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bowers loves the checklist. Yes, she or he, I can't tell. I don't know. You are happy. And any dark jars to limit the content exposure to light. All of our jars are glass. So no, the answer is no. We would recommend putting them in a spice drawer. You must be a really great cook or chef. I hadn't even thought of that.
The only one, coffee. Coffee, that's the only one I can think of, right? Isn't coffee supposed to be, not that these are coffee,
yeah.
but
yes.
be like dark.
it oxidizes? Is that what happens? As
I have
it's
no
in
idea.
Yeah.
I just know that I've always had to keep it in a dark container. What was
Okay,
this?
I have a question for you. Are
Mhm.
you a fan of cilantro, or do you have that gene that repulses you to it?
Ah, so I'm kind of in the middle because I feel like I don't know if it was just overused a lot in my childhood. I mean, I'm Mexican American and everything my mom would cook had cilantro in it and it was fine. And then over time, I don't like it that much anymore, but it doesn't taste like soap, but I just can't. It's still a very distinct taste that I can't really handle too much of. What about
Right.
you?
I love it. I absolutely love it. So we call it in Australia, we call it coriander. We call the fresh herb, and we also say herb too.
Herb.
We like to enunciate on the H. So herbs. And my mom, growing up, like I grew up in Florida, and my mom used to like enunciate on the H, and I used to just laugh and make fun of her. But now that I've lived in Australia and I'm an Australian citizen, I've lived here for 15 years. I find that like I've adapted to the way we speak here. So herbs, we use coriander for the herb and for the dried herb as well, the dried spice. So, but we've accommodated that because these spice labels are sold around the world, and we want to accommodate the spices and the regions, that people how they call their spices around the world. So we do have coriander labels and we do have cilantro labels for you to use. But
And I
yes,
feel, and
that
I
was a
feel like
long.
we use
I love it.
I feel like we use coriander here too. I guess I never really realized coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds. And so, do you grind them up in your pestle and mortar and then toast them? What's
Ooh.
your favorite cuisine, Bowers? And Angelica's asked, do we have any craft labels or toy room labels? Yes, we do. We have them in a few different styles, in a few different packs, and we'll get to those soon. We can't wait to show you.
All right. So I didn't use all 12, but that's what fits on my little rack.
That's perfect. So good.
So it is nice to have them all laid out and organized. This looks so much better than having all these different containers. That's for sure.
Bauer says food is my favorite cuisine. Yes, I agree. Me too. All of it, everything in large quantities in my mouth. Thank you. It does look great. You did a wonderful job with that. I think that hack with the rubber band is so helpful. Everyone has a hair tie or a rubber band laying around. This is laying around from our broccolini. Do you have broccolini back home?
We do. I love broccolini.
Broccolini is a staple here. I haven't bought regular broccoli in years. We do broccolini for everything. So anyway, I grabbed some of my leftover broccolini rubber bands. They're perfect for putting on those jars so that you get your label on straight. Another idea I had for larger containers, like for instance, your sugar container for pantry items, is to use some of our liquid chalk markers. So you could get a ruler on on your container, and you could just draw a line with our erasable chalk markers, and then draw that line so you know where to line it up to. And then all you do is just wipe off the ink. So these are liquid chalk markers, come as a 2-pack. So they come in a 2-pack. And as you can see here, there's a bullet or chisel pointer. And we often get customer complaints saying, oh, we only received one bullet point or like one tip. But what you do is you actually take it out, and there it is. See, there's the chisel and there's the bullet. Oh, and the ink's coming out. So I might need to go and wipe my hands so I don't get it on everything. But it's just so easy to replace. Do you see that? It's probably easier in front of my face. And this is another handy way of writing. So if you have good handwriting, you could even write directly on your acrylic storage container. Write, like Carla, you have great handwriting. I have horrible handwriting. So
You know
it's
what
not
I've seen people do? They will print their favorite fonts and then they tape it inside the containers and then they trace them with the marker, and it's genius. It looks like it was printed on there.
People are so creative. I hadn't even thought of that, but that is a really, really good idea. One of the ways we write our expiration date labels, like it, on some of the other items that we refill regularly, like our expiration labels, it's best to write with a ballpoint pen, and we have written on them with white erase markers. I believe, like, I can't guarantee what markers people use, and so it doesn't always wipe clean. And that's why with items that you are going to replace frequently, you can just upgrade the expiration date by writing with this, or use the expiration date sticker if that works for you.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to go on to the next? I'm going to move this back here.
Should we do a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway?
Yeah.
All right. How do we want to do this first giveaway? I think I should log in to see who has confirmed. Okay, I'm going to write down the names of who. And look, one of the great, you guys are going to be rewarded for having followed us and joined us this long on our first Amazon Live. Because we don't have that many people following us right now. But it's going to grow and the prizes are going to get bigger. But you're going to be rewarded today, and your odds for getting rewarded are higher. So I'm going to write down the names of the people who are currently in the running. So we have Ashley Parrish. Ashley, if you're still there, you still need to be on. Send us a message to let us a post to let us know that you're still on and you have emailed us. If you have not emailed us, Bowers, I don't think we've received your follow yet. So please get on that. We're going to do our first giveaway in the next few minutes. So please send it to us quickly. Ashley Parrish, you need to send us a post. It's a good live. Thank you, Angelica. We appreciate that. Angelica, you are in, and I can tell you're still here. So Angelica's here. And Teresa is in the running. And let's see, Xfinity. All right, Xfinity. All of you. So if I'm calling out your name, I know you're following us, but you need to also make a comment. Okay, so Bowers, let's see. I haven't received your email yet. So I have Ashley Parrish, Angelica, Teresa, Xfinity, and I'll give it a few more. Bowers, I know you're here and I know you're live. So I'm going to include you in that. It hasn't come through to the email yet, but you're super engaging. So love it. All right. What we're going to do is Angelica's on the call. Bowers is on the call. Who else is live right now? I don't know if Teresa's still there. Is Teresa still there? Send us a post in the Amazon Live chat box to let us know that you are still here, because we are going to pick our first giveaway in the next few minutes. And the odds are really, really high right now, because even though we have these two, we are going to be selecting our winner for people that are still on the live and who are actively engaging. And that is 2 people right now. So how about this? I think that we, all right. I think we're going to pick between Angelica and Bars. I'm giving it another minute. Is there anyone else? I just want to make sure we're receiving the comments and that there's no lag. Let me just go back and turn the live stream. Yep. Okay. All right. We are going to pick. So I say, I'm going to let you pick in my hands. One is going to be Bowers. And one is going to be Angelica. And I'm going to put it in a ball in my hands. And then you're going to pick my right or my left hand. And that is going to be the first person that wins because there are only 2 people live. We're also live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. So we might be getting comments there. But in order to enter this is the Prime Day giveaway, and you have to be on our Amazon Live. And you have to be following us on live. So we hope that you're also engaging with us on those other platforms. But yeah. All right, Carla, which hand do you want to pick?
Let's go with left.
Okay. And the winner is Bowers. There you are. All right. You get to pick from a Spice Labels pack. So what we need you to do is send us another email and stay tuned because we are going to do more giveaways. The next product that we're going to give away is our pantry labels. So hopefully we'll have a few more people in that, but your chances could still be really high. So please stay engaged with us. Bowers, send us an email with your address and also selecting from either the white or the black minimalist spice labels. So you can go through our product. Oh, Teresa's still here. All right. Well, you're in the running for our next giveaway. Okay. So please stay tuned because we have that you've followed, but we also need you to stay here and stay active in our comments. And look, the chances are really, really high of everyone winning something. We are going to do a pantry labels giveaway, and we'll probably add more things to that as well as we continue on. We're going to stay live for probably another 20 minutes. So it's not too much longer. It's towards the end of your Prime Day. Hopefully you're not completely shopped out. Have a look at our carousel because we are running huge deals right now. And you should take advantage of those Prime deals. It's like great deals, huge discounts. And we're also doing giveaways. So you want to stay connected. Stay connected. All right. So next, I think it was, who was it? Was it Angelica was asking about craft labels and toy room labels. So 2 of those options would be in our home and laundry. Do we have them in our home and laundry labels set?
All right, so this is our home and laundry set right here. And let me see.
I'm going to make the screen bigger on you so you can show that up close.
Yeah, so we have about 12 pages of items that are all home and laundry. So you will find some, let me see. We have organization stuff for like kids bedding, all different kinds of bedding. This one does not have. Oh, we have Cricut supplies, craft supplies, cords. We have a couple. This is our more generic one. Under office supplies, we do have these. I'll show you what they look like, but they are instead of having the large 2.5 by 2.5 squares, we offer a couple subcategories, which I'll show you. And we have some that are office supplies. We have some holiday ones too. So if you have a couple bins that you have decorations for Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, those are nice to have. Let's see. So we have some under office supplies. So we have paper, pencils, pens, tape and glue, scissors, highlighters, markers, notebooks. So we do have some of those, but no, we don't have kid or playroom ones on this one.
In our script labels, we do have toy room, a lot of kids labels. These labels are different because they are on a transparent sticker and they are black font or white font. So it's up to you. We have them in two different options. They're in our carousel. Let me just look at the product name. It is called the 385 white pre-printed script labels or black. So I'm going to show you guys the black ones. So you can see 385 black pre-printed basket labels on transparent sticker. And the style is our black handwritten script font. So one of the solutions that I want to show you includes our script labels with our basket tags. So I'm going to show our wooden tags. So we have a cute pack of wooden tags, and we also have white, black, and clear acrylic tags. So here's our white acrylic tag pack. And we have these in black and in clear, but I'm going to show you on the wood tags. These wood tags are great for all of our tags are great for organizing, but our wooden tags and our acrylic tags are really great around the holidays too. They can be used as personalized ornaments. You can, if you have a Cricut machine or even doing like a craft with the children, each tag comes with a pre-cut hole and natural jute twine. A load of jute twine, we recommend about 13 inches per tag. So I've already pre-cut some of the jute twine that you would just string through the hole.
I like using those for gift tags.
Gift tags, I know, gift tags, ornaments, and organization. These are great to have in your home. They come 12 tags per set. And they're on sale right now. So it'd be a good idea if you do plan on using them for the holidays. We'll run another giveaway and another holiday promotion then. But, you know, we've used these for when we have like Halloween parties. You can do different things with like, you could, if you are craft, like you have really good handwriting and you're very artistic, Carla. I'm not so much. I have a Cricut machine. I can do like different bats or different things like that to, you know, cut out on the Cricut machine. And then you can do different giveaway packs for your friends for birthday parties. Any way to personalize when you're hosting is just like the best for your guests, I think. But back to organization. So you'd use the label, or sorry, you'd use the tag, you'd string through the jute string. And I do have a basket that I'll show you, but for now I'll pull out one of our toy labels because you've specifically asked about toy and craft room labels. This is a really large set of labels, and we have tried to be extra comprehensive. This set actually comes with an internal checklist, and it covers so many different categories of your home. So this is what the labels look like. It's on white. The label is actually clear, and I will remove one so you can see it. But the back paper is white. So the label is clear with black font and on white paper. And We cover the kitchen, we cover the office, the laundry room, bathroom, storage, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is like emergency kit, um, extras, first aid, hurricane kit. If you live in Florida, you know what we're talking about. Hurricane kit, important medical, this and that. You know, we have a label for everything. Events, balloons, birthday supplies, decorations, glassware, holidays, greeting cards, ornaments, whatever you are trying to store, whether it's in a storage basket or storage container, we have a label for it. Wrapping paper. Then we have a huge, huge category for kids. So was that, who was asking that? Was that, that was Angelica? Yeah, Angelica was asking about toy room. This whole section is dedicated to kids.
Do you want to read some of those off? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to read some of them off and I'll start pulling one out?
I don't have that list with me.
Okay, I'll read it off. So kids, I won't read all of them because there's a lot. There's like 3 pages worth in here. But we have action figures, animals, art, baby toys, balls, Barbie, bits and pieces, blocks, board games, farm animals, electronics, you know, construction, coloring books, Hot Wheels, kitchen, learning, Lego, little people, magnets, markers, Marvel, STEAM and STEM. You know, if you're, what does STEAM stand for? What is it? Science,
technology. What's the E? I should know this. Is it engineering? I know that E is arts.
In this our generation, they clearly didn't teach us these.
And my kids' school is like huge on this.
Right. I know. We have children that are going through. We call it STEAM in Australia and you call it STEM in Florida. And I don't know if STEAM is like one level, it's not one level up, but STEAM includes arts.
Yes.
So that's, so we have a label for both of those. Trucks, transformers. We have 4 labels for toys. So you can use them on different baskets. And if you have more than one child, then you're going to have a playroom of toys. If you have young kids, yes, we speak your language and we have a label for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these labels. And the really helpful thing, what we've learned about a checklist is you need it categorized and you also need it alphabetized. If we just had this whole thing alphabetized, you wouldn't know where, like, what to look after. Arts would be next to all-purpose cleaner. And like, that's not really helpful to you when you're starting your organization product and when you're tackling different rooms of the home. So what we've done is we wanted to make it super easy for you to tackle different areas of your home and tackle each product or each space as you need, each room as you need with the labels that you need. So you go to the category and then it has it alphabetized. And then we also have page numbers for where you can find those labels, making it really easy for you to find the labels that you need. So if I'm going to go after kids, the kids categories, those are pages 8 to 10. And all of our page labels are numbered. All of the sheets are numbered.
You know what I like doing with those too? Have you seen those organizers that you would see in kids' schools where they have buckets and they're like 3 or 4 levels? Those stickers are nice to put on the inside too. So if you just want to have that clean look, but you still want to stay organized, you can put it on the inside so that you still know where everything belongs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a really good idea. We don't have one of those in our home. I know we have them at my children's preschool and school. Have you seen where you can shop for those back in the States?
Those bins?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You can get them anywhere. We have a big one that I think has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 18 little bins. So we have like magnet tile. We have literally every type: trains, magnet tiles, blocks, cars,
Legos.
Yeah. Legos. Don't get me started on Legos. That's not even. I'm still trying to figure out how to organize those.
Seriously.
Oh, here we go. Look, Bowers is letting us know STEAM is here too. Science, engineering.
engineering, art, and math. You are
Mhm.
amazing. Yes, and Angelica has 3 boys. Yeah, yeah, we feel you. So should we be? I'll pick out Hot Wheels then. Actually,
I have 2 boys.
I
2
have a
and
and
6.
2 and 6. And I have a 5 and a 7-year-old. My 5-year-old is my son, and my 7-year-old is my daughter. All right, so I'm just going to show you. So this is what the label looks like. See, it's a clear transparent sticker with black font. If you want them in white, then we have this whole set, the same exact set in white too. So because we have a lot of people with boys, we're going to use one of our, well, boys and girls. My daughter plays with Hot Wheels too, but we'll not get into the gender conversation now. You can be what you want to be, and you can play with what you want to play, and we're going to celebrate everything. All right. So here's the tag. Here's the label on the tag. And I just grabbed a quick little basket to
Yeah.
show you.
And you know what? When we were designing these labels, we didn't really want to see we liked how it was a die cut around all the text. And it just, I feel like looks a little better.
Sorry, that's my dog. Okay, Bentley.
Lego
We hear
sort by color. This is what I'm imagining is a Lego wall by
Yeah.
color. But my son, my older one, likes, I guess he's like me. He likes the mess, and he has those big things that you roll under the bed, and he likes them all mixed up. And every time I see him playing with it, I'm like, oh, it drives me crazy. But and there's so many.
Yeah. Yeah.
5, 6, and 10.
5, 6, and 10. You are a busy woman with your children. Not you know what I'm saying. All right. I'm just saying you have a busy household. All right. So here's like one way to put these cool labels on a different basket, and the string can accommodate so many different style baskets where those clip-on basket tags are not always a solution. And we wanted to create a solution that works on everything for our customers. So here is an example of our wooden tags with our 385 handwritten script font pre-printed label set, covering all areas of your home, 12 different categories, covering sports, school, seasons, holidays, events, miscellaneous, storage, kitchen, office, laundry, bathroom, everything to get you started organizing in your home. They are designed, as Carla said, they're designed to fit our tags, but they're also designed to go straight on a storage container. So if you have, storage containers in your garage, you can just whop it right on the front of that storage container. If you're using them in your pantry, you can just put it straight on some pantry storage containers. I saw that you have some pantry storage containers right there. Do we want to do a quick show of our pantry labels?
Yeah, we'll do it really quick since we were, I think, running a little low on time. But I don't have the packaging for these. If you do, I'm not sure, but I have them right here. And these are when you think of organization, this is a major thing that you see. Oh yeah, perfect. That perfect pantry is we have, how many pages is this? 15 pages of items, and we have them broken down into categories for you. So the packaging has the same checklist on the back. So we broke them down into categories. Beans and legumes. Yeah.
Yes. So we have beans and legumes, bread and pasta, rice and grains, breakfast essentials, dried fruits, nuts and seeds, snacks, baking essentials, drinks, health essentials, and extras. So we've really thought hard about categorizing it making it really easy for you to start your pantry organization project and stay organized throughout that project. Yes, so they're all alphabetized within their category. And then there is a page number so you can find exactly where your label is on all the pages.
I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. It's going to be a little loud, I think. I've been waiting all day to pour that in there. And I use different containers for, I like the look of having a variety of different containers, but all my, all the nuts and seeds I have in these generic white ones. Yeah. And I always put them out this way. So I'm going to get the little cashews label, and I saw on the checklist, it's page 6. Mm-hmm. And these are the same as the white minimalist spices. So the label is waterproof. It is forgiving. So you can, if you put it on a little crooked, you can gently pull it off and try again. And I like to have them centered on the jar itself. I know some people either like tops or they like them lined up side by side. I like just having them completely centered. And I'm not going to measure this one. I'm just going to eyeball it. We'll see. So usually when I first put them on, I don't push all the way. There we go. I don't push it all the way, and it is a little crooked. So since I didn't push it all the way, I can gently pull it off. And it's still okay. I'm going to try it again. And for this one, I would typically be using a large rubber band. There, that's a little better. So once I'm happy with it, then I push it down, and you just work out the little air bubbles. And you do have to make sure your containers are clean and dry before putting them on, because you don't want a little speck of dust getting stuck back there, and you'll see it in a little air bubble. But yeah, you just work the air bubbles out, and it will be waterproof. And there we go. We go through these in like a couple weeks. Kids love cashews and almonds, so it's easy access for them to be able to grab them easily.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. I think that we should do one more giveaway for the pantry labels. And we're going to do it the same way as we did last time. So we're going to, but we have more people active now. Well, hopefully we have Angelica, and since Bowers already received the first one, well, she's still here. So I think we'll put,
and Teresa also.
And Teresa's still here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to write them. You won't know the order that I'm writing them in.
Okay.
But I'm going to write them in order, in order for me. Yeah, Teresa's here. Okay. I think there are only 3 people live. Who else is live here? Send us a quick comment to let us know if you're live. All right, Teresa's here, Bars, Angelica. It says a few other people. Give us a comment, because we're doing a giveaway right now. We're doing a giveaway of our amazing pantry labels. Carla, will you hold up the pantry labels and we're going to send a free set to one of our amazing live stream audience members. Oh, she says, take her name out. She's not greedy. Share the greatness.
Aww.
You You're amazing. All right. Well, we're going to do it between Teresa and Angelica. And all right. So between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. All right. I've written them in an order. You just pick 1 or 2.
2.
And that's 2. 2 is Angelica. Angelica, you have won a set. And do you know what? Because you guys are amazing and you've stayed with us until the end, Teresa, we're also going to throw in a set for you too. Okay, because we love that you have stayed for an hour and a half listening to us. And we promised we were going to do giveaways, and that is exactly what we're here to do. We're going to do more of these in the future. And so we hope you'll continue to join us. We have some exciting new products that we are launching. Angelica and Teresa, please send us an email to that info@savvyandsorted.com with your address. And we're going to, like, it's up to you. Do you want the pantry labels or do you want the spice labels? Soon we will have our black pantry labels that match our black minimalist spice labels, but they're not in stock at Amazon yet. So your choices of the white minimalist pantry labels, white minimalist spice labels, or black minimalist spice labels. So send us a message on which ones you want. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Supporting us on this first Amazon Live and on our Prime Day giveaway. We're so happy to have connected with you.
Sorry. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Thank you.